Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris from In-Depth Effects, and I'm here to show you a tutorial on how to take your C4D text, Cinema 4D text, and get it into Photoshop without the background and making it look all crappy. And it's a pretty simple process. It won't take long at all. You're only going to need Cinema 4D and Photoshop. So let's get started. You're going to want to make your text in Cinema 4D. I already have mine set out here. I used the Raise 1 original font, and I just added, I used text object in MoGraph, which is right here if you want to add it, and added a couple gradients, so I think it looks pretty nice. And so once you laid out your text and how you want it, you're going to come over here to the save. In general, you're going to want to put full render, come down here to output. You're going to want to make it whatever size you're looking to use. The bigger the size, the bigger the text, pretty much. I'm using 1280 by 1024 because that's what I use on my desktop. If you want, you can make it HD, 720, 1080, whatever. And after that, you're going to go to save. And you're going to want to make sure you save it to where you want to. I'm going to save mine to my desktop, C4D desktop. Save it. Make sure you set it as PNG on the Mac. I'm not sure. It's abbreviated to PNG. I forget what they call it. 8-bit channel. And this is what you're going to make sure you want to do. You want to make sure you have alpha channel checked, because that's what's going to make it have no background, is the alpha channel. And after that, come to multipass. You're not going to mess with that. Anti-aliasing. It's if you're using reflections, you can add bump that up to best, and sort of just one by one you can bump this up. But I'm not using reflection, so I'm going to set that to geometry. And at options, this is for more like advanced Cinema 4D users. If you know how to use this and you want to use it, it's up to you. I added ambient occlusion to mine just to make it have more depth in my shadows on the text. If you want to add that, you can just click on effect right here, and ambient occlusion will be somewhere. It'll be right at the top, but since I'm using it, it's not there. And after that, you want to double check everything, make sure you have everything you want. And once you have everything, you're going to exit out. You're going to want to render your image here by clicking on the middle one. And depending on how much stuff you're using on your canvas is how long it'll render. It's not too much of a lengthy process. It's just a still image. You can see the bar right here. So just bear with me here for a few seconds. Okay guys, now I saved my now that I rendered it, you're gonna see that you can't really see the outline too well, but don't worry, because as soon as you save it, just go to File, Save As, Still Image, PNG. Okay, you're gonna want to save it to your desktop, save, and it's gonna say it already exists. Just replace it, and minimize Cinema 4D. And as you can see right here, I have this C4D desktop file. Now if you look at it, it's on a white background now. Okay, and you can see sort of the depth in it. And now what you're going to do is I'm going to open up Photoshop. Okay, once you got into Photoshop, you're going to come to File, Open, and you're going to go down to your desktop, and you're going to open up what you saved it as, mine's C4D desktop file. And it's going to open it up on a transparent background, so it's nice and easy to edit or whatever you want. Keep in mind, if you're going to make a background, do not just, you're going to make a new layer before you make the background, and just then add your background. And you can treat it as any other sort of image you put into Photoshop, as you can add effects to it, drop shadow. You know, so it's and as you can see, it's pretty nice and smooth on the sides and everything. So it looks pretty nice to me. But this has been a tutorial from In-Depth Effects, and again, this is Chris. So rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.